So, we're about to talk about why we feel lost in our 20s. I would just like directly dive deep about why we feel these kind of things that make us really suffering, I think. And it's just day by day creating some pain in our head. The one thing that really important for us in order to face our existential crisis is to understand about what we're feeling. Basically, why we feel lost in our 20s in this case. Well, basically, we as a human, we always have purpose in this life, right? We want to have a dream career, a dream house, and some kind of achievement. Sometimes this kind of things is not really according based on what we want, but oftentimes created by the society expectations. What the problems here is that each person has their own passion, their own favorite things to do, which is, I think it's quite hard if we depending on the societal expectation, right? From this thing, we can conclude that I think sometimes the society expectations a little bit toxic for us because it demands us to reach something or become something that not really align with our values, right? Which is, I think it sometimes become the surge of suffering that we face. And also social media, we see a lot of people achieving their goals, having a very magnificent life, and maybe traveling around the world. Meanwhile, we're still suffering to just bring the food on the table, right? And I think there is a quite unfair things about social media because we compared ourselves with someone that we don't really know, that probably have a different start. So it's not really makes sense. Things that we need to consider here is that for me, I limit my using of social media. I only use social media, I think, only 30 minutes a day. I will just use it for looking for information. I will not seeing any Instagram story of anyone. I will not scroll through my feed. I only look for the information that align with my value. And I think the last one that contributes to why we feel lost in our 20s is that fear of missing out. This become a very normal day by day. I think that it's easily for us to feel fear of missing out since there is endless kind of things that happen, the trend, the things that you should follow or you should buy. And sometimes we don't really realize that this is the kind of things that makes us suffer. So make sure that you can identify what is the kind of things that make you feel FOMO. If that kind of things is aligned with your value, so I think that's pretty fine. But if it's not aligned with your value and only make you just to impress another people, that's becoming a very toxic kind of things to follow. So I think that is my opinion and our short talks about why we feel lost. I want to know what you guys feel, or maybe you guys already cope with this kind of feeling, especially you guys in your 20s. Maybe you can share in the comment down below. I would love to hear that. So thank you so much for investing your time by watching this video. See you in the next topics.